All right, so what you're watching here is a safe Note 7 that exploded in South Korea. You can see the Burger King employee using heavy duty oven mitts to try to remove it. So it looks like the phone wasn't even charging and it combusted. So this is a safe Note 7. And then you have another instance out in, I believe this was in Taiwan. Uh, this young lady said she was out for a walk with the Note 7 in her back pocket. And as she was walking, she felt it heat up and it also exploded. Um, Cause for concern since both of these phones, in these instances, they were not charging and they still had an exploding battery. And then over the weekend, you had another gentleman who says his phone blew up. This is also a safe version or a replacement, and you can see that the burn marks look pretty similar as it did on the other Note 7s. And then in Minnesota, this teenager also had a Note 7 that blew up. And again, you can see it's on the lower left side of the phone where the battery is. And this is also a safe or recalled version of the Note 7. So people have safe Note 7s, but I don't know if they're safe because it seems like the instances of the recalled versions seem to be blowing up more than the previous version. So I'm wondering if they even bothered to check the batteries, or now if they possibly have batteries that are even worse than they had before. Personally, for me, I've only been wireless charging, but now with my first one, I was like, it's not a big deal. But with the frequency of these safe ones exploding, I'm kind of wondering, maybe this phone isn't the best to keep for 2 years because resale value is certainly shot. But I like the features on it. I use the S Pen all the time. It's been my daily go-to phone. I have a S7. I have an iPhone, but those are more for work. And I really like the Note 7 features that are specific to having the S Pen. But is it worth your safety? I don't know. Or I mean, actually, I know it's definitely not worth your safety. But I mean, what are the chances of your recalled Note 7 exploding still there? Has it increased or decreased with the recall? I can't say for sure. So I'm starting to look at some options. Do I want to go LG V20? Do I want to go Pixel? Do I want to go possibly iPhone 7 Plus? And ultimately, not really. Even the S7 Edge, not really, even though it's pretty similar to the Note 7 because, again, I use the S Pen all the time. The features from the S Pen are why I stick with the Note line. So, I'm just going to wait a week or so, see what pans out. But we might not even have a choice because it sounds like the carriers might actually require all sales of Note 7s to stop and actually just recall all the units out there. So in that instance, I don't know exactly what the plan is, and the Note 7 just might not be a viable option anymore moving forward. So it'll be interesting to see, and we'll see what happens.